When I started with Dance Collection, I had brown hair and no glasses. Now look at me, Miriam. Thank you all for being here tonight. Merci, gracias, miigwech, Yahweh, nitsini yataki, tapalaiv. This wonderful event couldn't happen without some amazing, hardworking people. Thank you to DCD's incredible staff, our co-founder advisor, Miriam Adams, administrative director, Jay Rankin, marketing coordinator, Michael Ripley, archives and programming coordinator, Beth Dobson, and our fantastic producer for the Hall of Fame and director of development, Vicki Fagan. With additional help from Damian Nelson and Brooklyn Marshall, our terrific Hall of Fame committee chaired by the indefatigable Cecilia Paolucci, the support of our board of directors and all of our wonderful volunteers, and of course, the amazing Francine Socket and Associates who ensure that every detail is covered in organizing this event. I would also like to thank our funders, the Toronto Arts Council, Ontario Arts Council, Ontario Arts Foundation, the Canada Council for the Arts, and Canadian Heritage. This is a great space for celebrating dance. When I first walked into this building, I could feel the history here. You can sense the spirit of the bands that occupied this platform and imagine the bodies moving to their rhythms. This is a place where dance played a role in friendships, romances, and probably heartache. At times, like some of the other halls of a certain era, it has also been a place where not all dancing bodies have been welcome. It is important that we know and remember all of these complex histories. As you'll see in my note in your program, we are striving to do that. I am delighted that we have engaged eminent artist Christopher House to curate a new touring exhibition about the impact of HIV/AIDS on the dance community. The exhibit will be foregrounded by a major research project on this topic, and we have already received a pledge from the University of Waterloo for $40,000 in research funds if we are successful in further fundraising from the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council. We also continue to work with the amazing Dr. Seika Boy on touring her award-winning exhibition, It's About Time, Dancing Black in Canada, 1900 to 1970 and Now, which will open in Vancouver after Thanksgiving, and will also have a new iteration on display at the International Association of Blacks in Dance Conference in Toronto this January, thanks to a collaboration with Vivienne Scarlett and her team at Dance Immersion, who are the conference hosts. And through DCD Discover, yes, definitely, we have a tremendous vision for sharing our collection digitally in a way that is accessible to anyone, anywhere in the world. In addition to sharing DCD's collection, DCD Discover is also an archiving tool that can be used by artists, arts organizations, and the heritage community so that we can create a centralized place for dance archives and knowledge. It will be huge for our community to have dance so accessible to so many and covering such a broad range of eras and forms. Dance is a conduit to understanding social histories, and the art of dance is one of the ways that our humanity is reflected back to us. Though it is ephemeral and a challenge to chronicle, we cannot let that excuse us from making sure that dance history is known, cared for, and available to all generations. Our society puts great effort and dollars into caring for our visual art history. We have vast national libraries of literary, cinematic, and musical histories. These self-recording art forms have an advantage over dance in the ability to secure their legacies. But I ask you to join me in the challenge of ensuring that dance and its history is available to all. From the dances we have banned to those who have worked to recover them, to the broad range of forms brought here over the centuries by settlers and our newest immigrants. Dance stories are the story of this land and deserve the best we can offer in terms of preservation and management. Dance history is women's history. It's queer history. It's Black history. It's Indigenous history. It is a marginalized art form and is therefore filled with marginalized stories. Dance Collection Danse is here to be the voice of remembrance of all of those histories, to serve as a national memory of an art form. To me, that is a noble endeavor, an endeavor I am proud to serve, and I hope I can call on you, our followers and supporters, to help us to continue to care for these dancing stories. Thank you.